You think you're addicted to the adult websites? Do you think you're addicted to the adult websites? No, you are not addicted to the adult websites. What you are addicted to is weakness. Lust is just a symptom. It is not the root. Basically, you're addicted to being a boy in a man's body, constantly chasing pleasure instead of building power, instead of building up centeredness in your own energy, instead of accumulating consciousness within this vessel that is the body. As soon as life punches back and it hits you with this energy, with these urges, you fold instantly. This isn't an addiction, bro. This is you surrendering. You are giving into the parasite, the demonic force that is your lust. And make no mistake, it is a parasitic force that is taking over your life. Because look how much potential, energy, clarity, and consciousness it has already stolen from your life. And until you face that fact, you will keep relapsing like a slave. You will stay forever in the grips of this addiction for eternity. Lust is not the problem, because every healthy man struggles with this to some extent. When the energy comes up, the energy is going to be there. If you are a young, healthy man with high testosterone and healthy hormone levels and a lot of energy and vigor, you're going to feel this energy. The problem is that you're negotiating with yourself about this stuff. When the energy presents itself, say, okay, cool, I gotta go use that. I'm not gonna go on these websites because that's not an option. And I'm not gonna go call up some random freaking bimbo just to go bust it on their face. That is not how I'm going to use this energy, because that would not be productive. It would not build the life I want, and it would not add to the character of the man I want to become. Because every single time you relapse, you forget once again who you are. And I'm not talking about you forgetting your name or something, but truly, you forget who you are at a core. Because knowing who you are is not something you think. It's about knowing. It's about knowing and feeling deeply, authentically who you are. And every single time you go back to these websites or you overindulge in even sex with a partner, and I'm gonna put it that way, even with sex, both ways it's a relapse. You just gave into the demon and the parasite that is your lust. You really do forget who you are. Your mind doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to you anymore. You gave power, you gave dominion back over to this entity that is your lust. No bueno, dude. No bueno. Stop calling it an addiction when it's just simply surrender. No, it's a choice. It's a choice. You chose it. You chose it. You chose it. Stop pretending like you can control yourself. You knew exactly what you were doing. And you gotta call it how it is. But you know you can do better. And that's why you're here. And this isn't to shame anybody for, making decisions that they probably shouldn't have made. Because guess what? Newsflash, I'm human. And I make a lot of those goddamn stupid ass decisions all the freaking time. But what you gonna do? All you can do is get right back on the goddamn path and continue forward and continue making the best decisions you know how, moment by moment, because you can't predict what is going to come 5 or 10 days from now. All you can say is maybe not tomorrow, maybe not a week from now, but at least today. Today I fight. Today I will make the correct decision for my life, for my energy, for my family, for my friends, for the world around me, and most importantly, for God and the universe and the mission that I'm here to fulfill. You will find mental clarity on this path of semen retention, my guy. You will find it. But you simply just have to do the couple of goddamn things you know you need to do. And the number one for you, I'm not saying for everybody, but for you watching this video. Just for you, not for everybody else, just for you, because you're here. You know that starts with retaining your goddamn energy. And you ain't allowed to go on the hub, and you're not allowed to go call that bitch. That is somebody else's path. They are meant to indulge in those things. You are not, though. You are not meant to indulge in those things. Or you are. But you know how you'll know if you are or not? If you go do it. How does it make you feel? But they get to do it and feel fine? No. I'm not talking about them. This is about you. How do you feel? Be honest with yourself. Don't even answer the question and try to tell me. So I don't care. Be honest with yourself. I'm just some fucking schmuck yapping on the internet about fucking touching his balls, right? This is all retarded, right? Be honest with yourself. What do you need to do? Maybe that's find a girlfriend and get married and have kids. If that's your path, then screw what I'm saying. You go do you, bro. But the types of people who will find this video are the people who it is meant for. And you need to retain your energy because you know, not because I'm telling you, not because you read some goddamn book, but because your soul told you that this is the move. This is the best move on the chessboard for you at this moment. And that's all that freaking matters. Your intuition is the most subtle and silent thing in existence, but it's also the most powerful, and it is also the most profound, and it will also change your life the most in such positive ways, more than you can ever hope and dream of. If you just simply listen to it, you would not even believe what I'm saying. You would know that what I'm saying is true. Even now, your intuition is just nodding. It's like, yep, this kid's on his shit. He knows what he's talking about, right? Sorry if the camera's shaking. I was just hitting the wire of the mic. My apologies. But yeah, you're not addicted to the websites. You're just addicted to being weak. You're afraid of what your potential could be. As soon as the energy that is so powerful, it can move mountains, it can create businesses. This energy is so powerful, it can create a freaking life. It is that powerful. It makes you uncomfortable because it's a lot of freaking energy. It's gone. Because she was wearing a cute thong. Oh, but look, the video was nice, huh? Seriously, bro. You know you can do better. And stop saying, oh, I'm addicted. No, you're giving into it because you are making excuses. So stop making excuses. And join the school. Join the school while I still have it open. And or pretend that you don't need to. Whatever. That's kind of up to you. But I will see you in the next video. Or in the school, hopefully. So, have a good night, dude. Peace.